Well, Todd, here's the reason why it's so important and why this is making headlines, notably because this is the first province in the country to make this change, and also because, as you mentioned, it is incredibly controversial, and this is a significant change to the medical assistance in dying laws, and Quebec being the first in the country now to go this route and make this change. And ultimately, the key criteria for MAID is the ability to give informed consent, mental competency, being capable of making healthcare decisions for yourself. So advocates on one camp are saying this gives you the ability to make a decision when you are capable at an earlier time for yourself at a later time. Of course, that is one argument, those in support of this change. That is what advocates think. Critics, however, as you mentioned, Todd, argue Quebec is moving too fast on this issue and are concerned over how a patient's desires for end-of-life care may ultimately evolve and change over time and really change from what they set out years before. And so that is the concern from those who are worried about this change that Quebec is making. Here's more from an expert on Quebec's latest change.
You can already in advance make life or death decisions for yourself later when you become incapable. What this does is to shift that into a different mode with MAID, where instead of writing an advance refusal of some life-sustaining or prolonging treatment, you can write an advance request for MAID under the same circumstances when you've become incapable.
Now, Todd, ultimately the Quebec bill, there is a provision that protects doctors from prosecutions, since Ottawa at this time has not made changes to the criminal code.
All right, CTV's Scott Hurst with the latest from Quebec and medically assisted dying. Thank you, Scott.
Thanks a lot.